And so this is the moment. Chelsea in Johor, live from Sultan Ibrahim Stadium in Iskandar Putri. The world champions are here in Malaysia since 2013, and they go up against the best Malaysian team over the past decade and more. Johor Darul Taksim do battle with the best in the world. Huge expectations to Xabi Alonso and Chelsea for the upcoming season. But for Malaysians, this is where lots of dreams coming true as they Malaysia for this one. Tuan Muhammad Yassin together with Zairul Khalil Tan, Hidayat Abu as the assistant, Hafizi Osman is the fourth official. The captain for tonight is Arif Aiman Hanapi, Mr. MVP as Malaysians call him in the Super League, although he won't be in the chase for this season as he was out for at least half a season. Although Arif Aiman, the number 10, he did score and became the best player in the final in the Malaysia Cup as they won for 4 times in a row. So Shian Azmi in goal together with Israfilov and Antonio Glaude, as well as a new boy from Colombia, Kevin Medina, who started against Chelsea in the Champions League for Karabakh just last season. Oscar Rivas, Jonathan Silva flanking Dejan Petrovic, as well as Jonathan Silva. Arif Aiman will be on the right. Marcos Guilherme, who was one of the better signings for last season, together with Shahab Zahiri of Iran on the attack. On the bench, some more new players for Johor Darul Taksim. Stoichkov, the new Spaniard, not that Stoichkov. Brad Tabb, new Australian-Malaysian as well. Carlos Acapo of Equatorial Guinea, as well as Nahuel Leiva, who was one part of Luis de la Fuente's Spanish side that won an underage tournament. For Chelsea, most of them are youngsters from the academy, apart from one Mikhailo Mudryk, who made an emotional comeback to football against Juventus in Hong Kong. Liam Delap, one of the players who would love to show himself and express himself, especially with some new strikers coming in for Chelsea this season. Marcos Guilherme scored in the Malaysia Cup final, as well as scored against 3 Japanese oppositions in the Asian Champions League, which prompted Johor Darul Taksim to their best ever finish in the Champions League elite, and securing a place in the quarter-finals. The Portuguese Dario Essugo, who joined together with Giovanni Quenda just before the Club World Cup from Portugal, captains the side at just 21 years of age. So here we go. A huge occasion, a momentous occasion, as Johor Darul Taksim welcomes the world champions Chelsea, and straight away, huge pressure already towards the back line of the Premier League side from Johor Darul Taksim. Capacity crowd here in Johor. It's the best of Malaysia. Who's up against Chelsea. It is an occasion that will bring joy to many, and especially for some Malaysians who play. And what a moment as well for that boy, Arif Aiman Hanapi, number 10, captaining Johor Darul Taksim against this team. He scored when Borussia Dortmund came in. And one team that knows that team very, very well, or one man that knows that team very, very well, is Xabi Alonso, who beat Dortmund for the German league title, as well as Bayern München, a team that previously loaned Nicolas Jackson. Xabi Alonso with a huge CV as well, winning the German league title together with Bayer Leverkusen without losing a single game. Now, Jamie Bynoe-Gittens, formerly of Dortmund as well, trying to find Nicolas Jackson. Well defended, Jordan Taksim coming a bit compact, and Chelsea goes forward. This is a good ball towards Liam Delap. Jackson shoots from range, and that's the first one. Trying to test Malaysia's number one, Shihan Azmi. Has had 25 clean sheets in total last season. Xisco Muñoz, his second season in charge of the Malaysian League champions this season. Already exciting signings for him as well. Some of the players on the bench include the likes of Nahuen Leiva, Spaniard, Argentine-born Spaniard. Talk more about him when he comes on later on, surely. Johor fans that are here would love to see some of the new boys in action. One of them is Kevin Medina of Colombia, number 81. Joined JDT after 6 years with Karabakh of Azerbaijan. Karabakh did play a 2-each draw against Chelsea in the European Champions League last season. Medina played in full, having 1 yellow card as well. Sugo partnering with Mahdi Nicole Jazuli, a 16-year-old Sydney-born English player. Natawende trying to find Shahab Zahedi, the Iranian striker, the Southern Tigers. Is the nickname of Johor Darul Taksim of Malaysia. Dan Silva is played the Underage World Cup, Under 17 World Cup 15 years ago. Even scored in that competition as well. Played with the likes of Brian Ferreira, formerly of JDT as well. Now that's a good ball for Liam Delap. And Shihan with his first save of the night. Already a first test. A space of just 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Sugo. Nice challenge where just applying the pressure and forcing JDT to place everyone behind the ball. It's Nicolas Jackson. It's clear, and Shahab Zahedi will win the ball back though. Very high up the pitch from Tosin. It's Arif Aiman. Fans will love to see how he fares against the likes of Jamie Bynoe-Gittens. With a short burst, change of pace, one of many tricks that Arif Aiman has. It's a long one. It'll be easily picked up by Teddy Sharman-Low. This will be his 7th season with Chelsea, signing from Burton Albion way back in 2020. League 2 champions when he was loaned at Doncaster Rovers. 24-25, Teddy Sharman Lowe. Even saved a few penalties against Hull City in the FA Cup, third round. Teddy Sharman Lowe. Really exciting Chelsea young goalkeepers as well in the side. Also looking at Ted Kerr on the bench, and now that's a huge pace there from Marcos Guilherme. He got in behind the defence and almost pulling the trigger at Teddy Sharman Lowe. Finally a clearance there. Very, very important. Low one. Away. Liam Delap from Pausa. Medina won it back for JDT. Guilherme. Lifts it up to the left hand side. That's the cross towards Zahedi. Foul after the push. Jordan attacks him. Preparing themselves well here. Header away by Tosin. Well, instead, actually, number 37 is Olutayo Subuloye, the 18-year-old that is actually in this starting 11. Oh, Giovanni Quenda. Quenda is on the other side, but 37, Olutayo Subuloye is the other centre-back for Chelsea. Another exciting young talent as well. With the under 18, under 21 side of Chelsea. Subuloye has been with Chelsea since the under 12s, interestingly enough. So free kick for Chelsea. There is Estevao. Standing behind the ball. Sends one in, it is towards Tosin. Out for a first corner of the night. First 10 minutes with these teams already at it. Hammer and tongs here. Attacking each other so well here. Estevao will be taking this corner. Estevao takes. Up the air by Zahedi. Away only as far as Quenda. Here's Estevao. Estevao shoots. And that was over. Estevao. Those exciting young prospects for Brazil. Tries to find a top corner. 36 appearances last season for the 19-year-old Estevao. Interestingly enough, before he joined Chelsea, he actually scored against Chelsea in the Club World Cup for Palmeiras. Although Chelsea did ultimately win the whole thing. So he joined Chelsea right after that game. interesting to see. First team. Mina. First games for Jordan Taksim. Selmino under pressure from Arif Ayman. Puts it up for Oscar Arribas. Arif. Try to go at Aino Ginter's. Calmly passes away from danger here. Chelsea, 4-man against the 4. Jordan attacks him. This is Estevao, opens it up to Nicholas Jackson, and Nicholas Jackson and Estevao, and still no Shihab in his second save. And finally the others are there to back him up. But Shihan Azmi has so far pulled 2 big saves here. Jonathan Silva as well as Antonio Glauder. Quickly with the closing down of space inside his 6-yard area. Shihan Azmi joined Jordan Taksim from another club from southern part of Peninsular Malaysia, Negeri Sembilan. In the best goalkeeper of 4 seasons now. 4 seasons in a row. Shihan Azmi, Malaysian number 1. Another Jordan Taksim goalkeeper, Farizal Malias. Just retirement. Playing a fire there, Shihan as well as Medina, but it worked for now. And now going behind once again, it is Marcos Guilherme for Arif Ayman! Johor hit the front against the world champions! He is a superstar here, Arif Ayman! He's done it against a German club before, and now he's doing it against Chelsea. Beautiful ball to send Marcos Guilherme through. He looks up and picks up Arif Ayman at the far side, and a calm finish from the Mr. MVP of Malaysia. And after a quick counter, quick break, it is Jordan Taksim 1, Chelsea 0. After the first quarter of an hour, Arif Ayman Hanapi. His level has just risen and risen in Malaysian football. And now JDT on the ball, high up the pitch again. Arif Ayman trying to tee up Marcos Guilherme. Jordan Taksim certainly smelling blood here. Wowee. Goodness me. Oh, that's a huge miss by the goalkeeper. But covered well by Anan Selmino. But Jordan attacked him with full confidence here. Chips it forward here, Medina away. And that was the target. Snafilov, was Oscar Ribas, both of them under pressure. Clearance only as far as the Portuguese Dario Esugo. Is Mahdi Nicotazuli. Esugo. Best first touches from Minor Gittins. Push there. Near the lamp. Trying to win a place here. Which Xabi Alonso. GDT. Oh, that was actually a fine there from Shahab Zahedi. He saw Shaman Low way offside. No, Robert Sanchez as he played against AC Milan just 24 hours ago in Jakarta. They flew straight to Malaysia after that 3-0 win at the likes of Raheem Sterling. Minor Gittins cuts inside, sends one in well. Third touch from Jonathan Silva. Tosin Darabioyo as well as Eddie Srafilov. Charging at each other. Now, referee, we need to have some bits of control here. Tuan Muhammad Yassin. Medina and Tosin. And then, yeah, pushes here and there. There's that history of that matchup. Medina and the entirety of that Chelsea team. Foul while Estevao was about to take the corner. Gian Asmi, two big saves. Burst of encouragement already for the new JDT boy, Kevin Medina. Vibration break. And we'll see that in abundance in the recently concluded World Cup. But over here, it's quite hot in Malaysia, so it is very, very understandable. But Joe Darul Taksim in the lead through Arif Aiman Hanapi, who missed half of the season due to an injury whilst playing for the national team against Laos. And here is that run, that counter-attacking opportunity taken well. Marcos Guilherme has got plenty of pace to burn, and that has always been his game. This is head up And he saw a lethal finisher in Arif Ayman, who scored 9 goals. That's not really as much as what people would have expected, but he missed half the season last term due to a long injury whilst playing for his country in Kuala Lumpur. The likes of Didier Drogba even scored against the Malaysian 11. So the saves from Shihan Azmi. 1-2. Deny Liam Delap. Would love to back in goal-scoring form. Coming from Ipswich after a 12-goal season. Son of the one that behind that same era will remember Rory Delap and his rocket long throw. Yes, Liam is the son of that particular player. Tosin has played 70 times for Chelsea total past 2 seasons. 7 goals in total so far. The teenager Nicole Jazuli, Arif Ayman, born in Sydney. Nicole Jazuli also has got French citizenship. Played for England under 17 for the coming 70 Euros. Started as a centre-back actually, Nicole Jazuli, that is why see him play a bit defensive. As a midfielder, coaches say that he can play as a 6, an 8, even a 10. Nicole Jazuli. Players employed by also for this matchup. I know that turn and so Mino just one down. Will to become a Chelsea starter very soon, and that's Mino. Joined from Boca Juniors. Stayed there for a year. Xabi Alonso might not want to take any risk here with the former Argentine under-20 international. So another youngster coming on Chelsea. Anselmino. Tonight it's over for now. That's always the case by Xabi Alonso, and many other players had a knock. Going to see change so early on here. Some very young players in this squad for tonight. Reggie Watson, Reggie Walsh, the under 18 players. And Salmino comes off. Now once again, this is a shot from range to run from the left-hand side again on Marcos Guilherme. So the change. 21 is Reggie Watson, a player from the under-18 squad. Like-for-like substitution. Plays for England under-16. So played in a few UEFA Youth League matches last season. Also played in the knockout stages of the UEFA Youth League, so as playing in under-21 appearances. Still very much a schoolboy. Still only 16 years of age is Reggie Watson. Silva. For Zahebi. Zahebi gets past. This is shot by Zahebi. Tries to pull it back where Jonathan Silva was waiting. All out. And a push again. This time is slapping off on Nicholas Jackson. Foul that ball there. It was called by the referee. Like I said, this is a friendly, but usually some very, very competitive natured players, it is anything but when the whistle blows. Subuloye for a bit to the left. Back three. Injury to Anselmino. Anselmino is the one on the left side of the back three. Subuloye is on the right. Now on the right will be Reggie Watson. Chelsea. It's under 15 season. It's barely a year or two ago. He's already got some youth league experiences. That's for the under 16, under 18, under 21 Chelsea side. Now, interestingly enough, he's at centre back. Bit of a wrestling match between Strafilov and Jackson. Oof. See that there. Another long ball in for Oscar Arribas. And Arribas shoots. Oh, that was not really that far away though. The Spanish-born Filipino, Oscar Arribas. In behind again, Jordao attacks him, really using the flanks to perfect use so far. Behind, Bino Gittins again. Leashes a left footer. Just millimetres wide from Oscar Arribas. Gained a double-double, 15 goals, 20 assists. More competitions last season. Mari Faiman was high there. Vision with the head. Left, right and centre, Dario Esugo. Down and hurt. Dario Esugo. You would not want to be on the sidelines again. Last season, he missed majority the 25-26 season due to a thigh injury. His first game only came in March against Wrexham in the FA Cup. So the Chelsea fans, they are here. Some very old jerseys as well. It's very nice to see. Some of these Chelsea fans in Malaysia have been there for a very, very long time. And here are some of the Acton supporters, some of the diehards as well for JDT, namely Boys of Straits. "10 minutes before the end of the first half. It has been a competitive, although we know this is just pre-season fixture. It's been a competitive match so far. See all the 50-50s battle, aggressiveness, no second guessing when they want to. Just go for it. Isugo. So nice touches, but almost finding Liam Delap. On the ball back there is Nico Tazzuli. And a late one on Jonathan Silva. On Giovanni Quenda. Giovanni Quenda, another exciting young prospect as well. Joined Chelsea from Sporting Club de Portugal. Broke lots of records in Portugal. Loye to the foul there, didn't get it. Now Marcus Guilherme using his pace once again. Another good ball in, away by Tosin. Arif Ayman. He's got Arribas to his right. Going himself. Nacho Mendez, registered as a local in the Malaysian League. It's reported Spanish-born former Sporting Gijón player Nacho Mendez, number 28. Also represent Malaysia as well as Cuba. Some heritage from Penang. Was northern side of Malaysia. He's wrapping up with a centre-back overlap. Count there by Nico Tazzuli, helping the defence as well. His experience as a centre-back too, early on in his career. A long one in towards the lap, way by Medina. It's Isugo. Into Club World Cup against Los Angeles FC. LAFC. Final Kittens. Plus cut out by the Iranian striker. Sharp Zahedi. Isugo. Let's go down the middle. It's really compact here from Asian champions. Malaysians are asking. Bench as well. Goalkeeper. Some heritage players. Christian Abad, Matthew Davis, Stuart Wilkin, Vere Corbinon, and the new boy, Sydney Horn, Black Tap. press here from Oscar Ribas. No foul given. It's 3v3 here. Oscar Ribas. And offside was Shah Zaidi. Nice to open it up for the new striker, but yeah, even Marcos Guilherme too was in an offside position. Zaidi once scored in the Europa League qualification rounds. It was 5 years ago, in the 21-22 season. Another player down injured, Nicholas Jackson, from his loan spell. German champions, Bayern München. Through. It's a bit awkward for Nico Jazuli. By Tosin. Liam Delap going up against Medina. Manages to turn, and that's a penalty. Kevin Medina with the pull on Liam Delap. And Chelsea now has a chance from the spot. Kevin Medina, the new defender, just fouled Liam Delap. And now Chelsea. Oh, that was a long pull there on Liam Delap. The referee points to the spot. Liam Delap himself will be taking this. He will love a goal for his confidence. He's going up against Malaysia's number one, a very confident Shihan Hasmi, who has made 2 saves, including one from him. And 1-1. No problem from 12 yards for Liam Delap. And Chelsea are back in this. So he himself was brought down by Kevin Medina. Well placed, sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. Liam Delap, the huge frame of his, that is going to be huge for his confidence heading into the new season, especially lots of other attackers, including Danny Welbeck as well, signed this season. So another one as well, Emmanuel Emega. So Liam Delap be in a tight competition, as if Joao Pedro is not enough of a challenge to try and compete for places. Silva. Also decent ball. Here's Arribas. Arif Feynman helping once again. And this is Nacho Mendez. Straight at Sharman Lowe. Nacho Mendez will love a goal against top opposition again. Scored 4 goals in his final season with Gijón before joining Jordano Taksim, scoring 2 goals in the league, in the Malaysian league last season. Spino Kittens getting past 2. Oh, that was a push. Blatant one, and a yellow card for Eddie Swatlov. is really heating up, and Liam Delap as well goes into the book. This is quite a personal affair as well. Yeah, Strafila was not having that from Jamie Byner-Gittens. Here's Strafila. He's constantly went up against the likes of Tosin, and finally goes into the book, and Chelsea will have the opportunity to be in front, although most of the chances in this half has gone to the home side. Jordana Taksim. 3 minutes of time and on here. And Estevao will be taking this. Liam Delap, the furthest player at the near post. To the far post it goes. He was towards Tosin and over Reggie Watson. The pressure there, and Liam Delap, and probably get some touches from the former Karabakh man. JDT will try to come again. Can I say Chelsea try to come again? Scoring from a penalty. Here's the 1-2. Nicholas Jackson trying to get past the Strafila. Here's only as far as Tosin though. He tries to strike it goalwards from very far out. He has got some power. Tosin. His first goal since joining Chelsea back in 2024 against Noah. Conference League, in which they won that year, that season. That was superb. It was silky from Giovanni Quenda. No foul given by the referee, and JDT will want to launch a counter, but only as far as Sugo. Nicholas Jackson control it. Oh, he would have wanted. Strafilov. Arribas. 95 men against 2. Here's Arribas again. Great first touch from Zahedi. Down he goes, no foul, said the referee, and now Liam Delap is behind here. It's Liam Delap who just missed a golden opportunity to put Chelsea in front right before the end of the first half. Beautiful ball in behind the defence. Was there a touch from Shihan? I believe so, or was it not? Oh, that was a very, very close one for Liam Delap. Almost netting a brace here for Chelsea. Arif Ayman has struck first in this one for Jordana Taksim, sending this stadium into berserk before Liam Delap was brought down by Kevin Medina. And did no mistake from the spot to beat Shihan Azmi, who made two key saves against Delap, and also Nicholas Jackson in the first half.